Alright guys, welcome back to another Minecraft X Fortnite build. Today we're looking at the second of the three factories. The L-shaped factory has a longer side, so it's basically like sort of like a cube, but it's this side is longer than the other, so it kind of looks like just a giant L. So yeah, the main thing, so let's look at first the building things. You're going to need a torch, chest, polished diorite, spruce fence, spruce planks, exposed cut copper stairs, grate and slab, polished andesite stairs, wax weathered copper door, quartz stairs, slab, and polished deep slate. So the first thing we're going to need is we're going to need these. I'm really going to need the roofing for right now. We do need these though, and oh, we also need concrete too. I forgot this is where we finally get to use black concrete for the roof again. We haven't seen this since retail row builds. Okay, so the first thing, we're going to set this today because this is annoying. Alright, so the first thing you would do is make the L shape. So I'm actually going to break this building into two parts. So I'm going to section off this with a doorway. And we're going to talk about this section first, right here. So build a 1x3 for the starting portion. Eventually it's going to get to 2 stories, but we're going to cover that when we get there. First, let's do this. So it's a 1x3, so 1 width, 1, 2, 3 length, and you're essentially just going to make it all polished diorite flooring. And we're going to do this 2 at a time just to section it off so it's easier to do. I think it's better that way so that you guys don't get confused about dimensions when it comes to the next part of the factory. But this entire portion of the factory right here is going to be, well, the entire floor of the factory is going to be polished diorite, but I still want to break this off into 2 sections just so you guys don't get confused. I'm going to have to find a way to do this in prison too, because when it comes to the library building, that building is quite a doozy. Anyway, so you have the bathrooms here, the bathroom area. Kind of just close off this entire room over here. It has a 3x3 with a door leading into it. That's all sectioned off like so. From the other side of the factory, you can actually close this off too, because this is going to get a roof like so. And then you can just, here's your doorway right here. Doorway right there, and then fences for window right there. Doorway, and then you can just close off this right here, but you leave this open because this is a double window thing with 2 windows mirrored at each other right there. Alright, and with that, you'll make the second story, polished diorite for the flooring. Now we're going to get into the roof. So we went from the 1x3, now you're going to build a 1x2, so 1, 2 for the length, 1 for the width, and you're going to close this off, and you're going to close this entire section off because this is where the chest by the chimney is. And of course we're going to be making the chimney like this. So there's the chimney right there, like that. Actually going to get this area like this. So that's like that. And then this is going to be andesite, so andesite slabs too. Alright, so we need our andesites, we need our quartz stairs. Let's put away, what do we need? Yeah, we need all of this still. Let's put away the black concrete for now, we don't need it. Alright, so this is going to be quartz lined. And then we're going to put our stairs like so. There's the roof. And then we're going to line our roof like so. Like that. So there is the first part, and we can actually make this chimney now. So we want to make it 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like that, because there's a chest on top of that. Alright, now comes the second portion, the bigger portion of the factory, and this one's going to be similar, but it's got a wonky second floor. So fill in these here with spruce. You can fill in this with spruce, but you know what? Yeah, we'll fill in it with spruce. Alright, so we're gonna make a 1, 2, 3, 4, but this is going to be 5 over here. So you go from this side, you'd go out 2, so 1, 2, then from this corner 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and at the 5th you'd go 1, 2, and then 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 back to here. So that's why we made this in 2 sections, so I could connect this section to this. And what you want to do is you want to fill out these 3 right here. You don't want to fill out the edge, because that's the garage portion. So you want to leave that open, but you can fill out the remaining ones here. Everything else besides that section can be filled in. Filled in like so. Like so. Alright, so now what you want to do is you want to put this here. Fill in this right here. Make a doorway right here. And this will lead out to the garage area. This is going to be marked off. But these are going to be polished right for the outside garage area. Not really outside, but because we're going to put garage doors with the polished deep slate right there. We can actually get back our black concrete because we can actually put a roof on this part. Finish this out a little bit here. And we can finish this out with our quartz slab. Like so. We have our door. Alright, so let's get our garage door thing. We don't have our deep slate. I think that's the only doors we have left to do, so we gotta get our deep slate. Let's remove this for now. Alright, so what you want to do is you want to make your garage doors like so. There's your garage doors. Get into the garage. And now you can build this up by 1 story, so this section here, so you'd go from this way here, 1, 2, 3, 4, over 2, 1, 2, and then build this up 1, 2, 3, 4 up. And then these are going to be double windows. This side is going to get everything, every single one of these is going to be double windows. Double, 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 double. like so. What you can do is you can finish this out right here, except for that. But now you can do this, like that. You want to keep this open though, because this is going to be where your roofing is going to be, like so. All right, so and we can fill this up too with the roofing. Gonna make your triangle on both sides. Triangle like so. You can match this up to the other side. Just gonna do the same thing over here. That 2 times a day. Right now you want to get your andesite, and you're going to everything like this. Andesite, and fill in that gap right there. Like that. This gap is going to be on the other side too, so you want to put your andesite stairs up. Fill in the gap with andesite slab. Like so. God, I hate freaking building with stairs. Stairs are abysmal. Devil work in Minecraft. Alright, so before we've got one more thing to do, and that's to build this upstairs area. Like this. Build it like that, that, and that. Like so. We're going to build a little thing right here as well. Like that. Off by one with a grid pattern. You want to build out the grid pattern like this. Like that. Like that. Alright, so now rest. This is just filling out this area with diorite. filling out this whole area with diorite, polished diorite, and then we'll get into 3 chests in this one building. Well, 2 chests are in the building, 1 chest is not in the building. Alright, and then we need a door here. Diorite, door, and door. So that's the exterior. So now what I want to get is, I believe, yeah, I used wool for that. So wool, I want to get, it's white. It's like light gray. So let's get light gray wool. And we got the chest, right? Gotta get the chest. Alright, so first chest is very easy. It's on top of here. So chest right here. Boom. There we go. On top of the chimney. The second chest is right below the chimney in this room right here. Boom. Second chest. Next chest is going to be a little bit weird. We're going to have to build a little storage crate like so. Inside that storage crate, it's going to be our sideways facing chests. So inside the storage crate itself is our third chest. So 1 chest up here, 1 on top of the chimney, and 1 in this light gray storage container outside. Alright, so you think we're done, but we've got one last thing we gotta do. We gotta make our little perimeter fence. The perimeter fence for this thing spreads out right here and here. Like that. So yeah, so that is the L-shaped factory in the OG factories in Fortnite. Of course, as always guys, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, remember to like if you liked, dislike if you don't, subscribe down below if you're new to the channel, and comment down below on a scale of 1 to 10 on how you think I did in making this build as it is to the original in Fortnite, and I'll see you guys with the next and final factory. Toodaloo!